Hi everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we're a bit early, but I know Queen is not coming live and Prince is rounding up, so please come in, like the video and share, please. Welcome, welcome guys. Please like the video as you come in. Share if you can. I will appreciate that. Sis Goretta! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. In God we trust. Welcome, darling. I see you. Hey, sis Loom Dekoma. Welcome, Mama. I see you. Yes, sis Goretta. Every child is a blessing. Welcome, welcome, sis. I see you. Come in, my beautiful people. Like the video. Share the video as you come in. Sigete kankuru. Sigete kanchugu. Another. Another. Come in, guys. Today is going to be a very interesting topic. Honestly, it's one of those topics that I feel like mentally connected to because Nana Chocolate, my chocolate beauty sis, I see you. Welcome. Take them. I know you too like them. Take them. Let's dance to my own very sissy song. Oh, love you right back and go with trust. Love you too, darling. Bethel Encounter, welcome, darling. Please like the video as you come in, share. Health and Zumba Master, welcome, my sis. Yes, long time. I know you're very busy. Thanks, Nana. Where are all my blue jackets? Where are my blue jackets? In God we trust. In God we trust. Oh my God. You actually know I wanted to go get a belt today and I thought to myself, no, it's going to be too much. Let's just keep the belt for mommy asking for a friend. Oh my days. All right, sis. Please invite. Let's play this again while we wait for more people to come. I know Prince is rounding up. Is Prince still live or he's finished? I did as well. That show with the bell was one of my favorite shows of Mommy Asking for a Friend. Please like the video, share the video, guys. Please. I know I'm a bit early. Because Queen is not coming live, so I thought we might as well just use this time. Now we the Chester, Muma, Chai, I miss you. Obweba Muma, Obwe Shishi. Sigate Kantonga. Sigate Kankia. Nadoro. 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 No love me now. My namesake, yes, long time sis. Oh yes. Nah, that's all right. Nguegalo. Makabusu. Please share the video. Somebody should send the video to Vicky O'Rourke. I know she wanted to be on my next show. If you can, if anybody can tag her, tag Miss J, tag Queen Mother, please, somebody. Debunkers Parliament, abonnement magie, singing it. As you come in, please, guys, like and share. Baby, too like him, take him. I know you too like him, take him. Baby, all the bunkers for G, you did welcome, darling. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Guys, I'll get our bell next week. I'll get our bell next week. Like, seriously, I don't even need to buy it. My elder sister has a beautiful China bell at her place, so I will literally ask her to lend it to me. We have to keep up with the trend. Mommy asking for a friend cannot beat us to it now. She can't beat us to that game. That bell show was the bomb. You need to watch it, Nana Chocolate. You need to watch it. Oh my days. Secretary Kanchugo. Hey. Her last show. Just check her last show, Nana Chocolate. Right. I think that's good enough for us to start. It's good enough. So I'm just going to crave on your indulgence, guys. You know, I always have my mini host with me. So if you hear a little noise on the side, that's my baby girl. You somebody has changed your name to Useless Mama G. Social media. Oh my days. Please bear with me if you hear my little baby talking and I'm jumping off from time to time to attend to her. That's my priority before the show, obviously. So please, as you come in, like the video, share the video. I'm just going to go straight into the show. And before I get into today's topic, do you want some more, honey? See, it's an early attention. Guys, let me just give her some snacks. Just 1 minute. Please like as you come in. Like as you come in. There you go. Eat and you can have your juice later, okay? Please like and share. Like and share. So, international boss lady, our very own prayer warrior. Thank you so much, sis. You're a blessing in this community. You are truly a blessing. Sean Ayuk, welcome. I see you, darling. So, before we start, let me introduce myself. Welcome, everybody. I'm Bella, and you're actually watching Bella Fountain TV. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. Helen Chelsea, welcome. Welcome. For all the new subscribers, I see the numbers are increasing steadily, slowly, but surely. I'm so grateful. Thank you, everybody who's been sharing the channel, liking and talking about it. I appreciate you all because we've actually had new recruits. So thank you. And if you've just joined us, don't forget to tap on that notification bell and select all. So whenever I am live, free-minded, welcome, darling. I see you. You will not miss a thing. And for you all, my returning subscribers, my brothers, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, my dads and my moms watching me, the ones watching from the background. I appreciate you all. I thank you all for your continuous motivation and encouragement. I thank you all for your constructive feedback, because I like things like that. They can only make us grow together. So thank you, thank you, thank you all. I do not take your support for granted. Thank you. So welcome, guys. So you can see on the thumbnail, today's topic is going to be about bitterness. Bitter people, toxic people, how we can identify those people and how you can better deal with them, so that that toxicity or the bitterness don't get transferred onto you, or you don't pick some of their traits, because it's normal. Okay, you can zap from somebody's energy, the person that is next to you or the one you interact with. Army General, my very own sis with the kind heart, welcome. I see you. So, but before I get into today's topic, I want to talk about something, and it has to do with marriage. I've done a show before, 2 separate shows actually. One of it was titled how to deal with difficult in-laws. So if you haven't watched that, if you're a new subscribers, or if you missed that show, you can check it out. If I have the chance, I'll drop the link under this video. But if you can check it out, please do go check it out, because that would make more sense. Okay, it's actually a detailed show, but today I'm just going to do a summary because of something that's happened on social media. There's something about us Africans as a whole when it comes to marriage and in-laws or extended relatives. Yes, our culture permits that when we are getting married, we have to embrace every member of our spouse's family, every single member, the brothers, the sisters, the aunties, the uncles, the whoever. Lily, my love, welcome. Well, it's so nice to see you. Welcome, sis. So it's been normal. We grow up to understand that we don't just focus on the nuclear family. We focus on the extended ones as well, which are our in-laws. Okay, that's just how it works. And that's just because we are a communal people. We look after each other. We think about the other person, unlike in the Western world. So that said, it doesn't excuse bad behaviors of the in-laws. It doesn't excuse in-laws to exhibit terrible behavior towards the bride or the groom, because the in-laws are having this archaic mentality that I can do anything I want. You are subjected to paying me respect. And because they have that archaic mentality, their attitude towards their soon-to-be bride or soon-to-be groom stinks. And they feel like they're entitled. They have the final say. But no, we are living in the 21st century. Auntie Rosemary, welcome, mommy. I see you. Thanks for coming. Your show yesterday. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You're such a breath of fresh air in this community. And I want to really appreciate you for standing for kids, for standing for children. You are a true mother. You understand what we call motherhood. You understand the pain of every mother. You can relate to them. And I see that where you're coming from a place of love and concern and compassion and empathy for the vulnerable kids who have no voice of their own. So I really appreciate you, and I'm sure a lot of us out there appreciate your actions on this social media street. So thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for making us laugh. You crack us a lot. You've got a great sense of humor. So that literally garnishes your show and makes it the more interesting. So that's stuff for Auntie Rosemary and Mommy Asking for a Friend. So like I was saying, I listened to a voice note, or a caller made a call on the show and said to somebody, oh, you need to be careful. You're getting married to a family. You have to make sure you're getting on with all these in-laws. You're going to marry these people. Those are the in-laws. Those are the people who decide who you marry. These are the people that would authorize your marriage. These are the people that will accept you or not accept you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just the fact that you're an in-law doesn't give you the right to treat the soon-to-be bride as a piece of wood. or as like an object. It doesn't mean you objectify the bride-to-be. Any bride who knows her right, who knows her value, will not stand and watch any supposed in-law treat them in any way nasty. Any in-law, respect is mutual. If you cannot respect your brother or your son's wife, don't expect that from them. Don't expect that respect from those people. It's reciprocal. You cannot treat somebody poorly and you expect them to accord you respect. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And the onus is for the other person. If they're treating the bride or the soon-to-be bride poorly, the onus is for the groom to stand up and say enough is enough. And say, Lily, yeah, exactly. And say enough is enough. And that's why it's important for couples to set boundaries in their marriage. Set boundaries in your marriage. If you set your boundaries and make your family members understand where not to cross the line, then they know they don't have to cross that line. And they will give respect to your wife and they will give respect. Thunder, welcome, darling. Kame Gist. Kame Gist, welcome, sis. I see you. Kame Gist with dash, dash, dash. Nana Chocolate co-host, come, let's see your face. She'll come. At what point she will come? So we have, as the couple, especially the man, if they're maltreating your soon-to-be bride, or the lady, if they're maltreating your soon-to-be groom, you need to set the boundaries. Set, especially the in-laws, the brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, the mother-in-laws and father-in-law, set the boundaries and make them understand there are certain things they cannot do or say to your wife. That's the person you're going to spend, God willing, the rest of your life with. When things will be bad in your household or in your matrimony, people will run away. They will not be there. You are the one who sleeps there next to that person, you know, and deals with the situation at home. So these people are just external factors, and do not allow them to threaten your marriage or your union. This message is for all the in-laws, the nasty in-laws, the in-laws who feel like they can control the lives of a bride or a groom. And the second thing I want to talk about before we get into today's topic, please like the video as you come in and share, please. I appreciate that. Oh, call Puff Jaws. No. No, don't try me. The next thing I want to say is about to us ladies. I mean, to anybody, a man or a woman. So, when you take your marriage, when you take your union, that sacred thing, your marriage is sacred. When you take that sacred union and bring it to the public, as in the public social media per se, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when evil forces rip apart the foundation of your marriage. Do not be surprised. And when that happens, don't turn left or right to place the blame on someone else. It's a lesson. So many marriages have collapsed. So many. Peace person, Mama for life. Welcome, darling. I see you. So many marriages have collapsed on this very social media streets. Because we are so short-sighted to understand that these people we see on social media, they owe us no loyalty. They may say they love you, they do this, they're fighting for you. They are not fighting for you. I don't understand, because let me tell you guys something. Even if I have a problem, Integrity, welcome, darling, I see you. Even if I have a problem with my husband, the first person I run to is my mother-in-law. It's my mother-in-law. I don't run to my mother. I do not run to my mother. That's because I want to protect my husband and keep his image intact. I have a rapport with my mother-in-law, and I pray that so many of you, if you have that rapport with your mother-in-law, that's the person I would advise you to run to when you have a problem. Not even your mother, because sometimes mothers can be, because they love you so much, they may not be objective in the way they handle situations, and they may not that they do it willfully. They just do it because of the love that they have for you, and their actions could sometimes, if anything, escalate situations. But your mother-in-law, she loves you. She wants her son to protect this child, this girl, this lady, this woman they've gone and taken from another person, because it's their responsibility to make sure that someone else's daughter is happy. When the bride is happy, it speaks a lot. It speaks volume of the kind of in-laws they have. So if I cannot take my husband to my own mother, why would a woman, a mature woman, full-chested, big derriere, take her problem and bring it on social media for vloggers to deliberate on? What do you expect the outcome will be? And why do we have to now turn and put the blame on someone else? I do not understand. I'm trying. Maybe someone there can make me understand. If truly that lady or a lady bringing her issues or marital issue on social media is a good thing. Let love lead. Oh my God, darling, I see you. Long time. Newest debunker, welcome, darling. I mean, I've only been married for how long now? And I know these things. Some of these things they don't tell you when you're mature enough and you are experienced and you see things, experiences of others, you put things into perspective. No one needs to tell you this. Or better still, sometimes read books. Read books on marriages rather than running to every gossip platform, places where you would have no information that would improve your social lifestyle, that would improve your relationship with others. So please, my dear people, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, don't expect to carry your issues and bring it on social media and you want a positive outcome. No, you just want to magnify your problems. If you do that, you're trying to magnify your problems, because the social media in-laws will tear you apart. On social media, you're likely to have two camps, one for the husband, one for the wife. There's the possibility of objectivity will be so slim, because there'll be this camp in favor of the woman and this camp in favor of the man, and no one in the middle to tell you the truth. And that's why I'm here to tell you the truth. Men, women, brothers and sisters, separate your marriage from social media. Take it off social media if you really want to have a happy marriage. No marriage is perfect, okay? But if you want to manage the difficult situations or the challenges you're having in your matrimony, keep it out of social media. Absolutely, let love lead. It's not acceptable. Talk less of strangers, people you don't know. Please like as you come in. So that said, let's get into today's topic. Mommy asking for a friend, say, take your problems to a professional setting or read. Vloggers are only telling your story. Very few can help you emotionally. Thank you so much for that comment. No, even if a vlogger is a marriage counselor, make sure they have a good reputation. Thank you. Catalina 123, welcome, darling. Thank you. Babalo and Pepe, welcome. That name, Bobola Pepe. Oh Lord. Zola Mina says, Mama G, if you listen and learn from Bella, or continue in, if you like, listen and learn from Bella, or continue in your madness. Well, I hope they listen. Okay, Bobola and Pepe. All right, darling. So let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, we talk about bitterness. We talk about angry people. Angry people. I'm sure a lot of us, if not all of us, everyone watching me, you must have come across someone who you think is bitter or always angry. Somebody who is always bitter or always angry. Villa Mama, welcome, sis. I hope you're feeling a lot better. Thunder says people should stop taking their marital problems to these so-called relationship counselors on social media that have no moral compass or professional ethics, because they are not professionals. Thank you. Anybody just comes on social media and start posting things about marriages and claims to be professionals, whereas there's so many intricate things that involve counseling people. And that's why people have to go to school to get a qualification to do that. Okay, so what you must know, one or two persons you consider as bitter. I have seen my fair share of bitter people. I see it every day on this very social media. So if you're a social media person, especially on in 237, there's no way you can say you have not met or seen a bitter person. If you haven't, perhaps by the end of this show, you would think, oh, so that is what it was, or that is what it is, because you would realize that there's certain. What's that? Sis Jen I see you. What is that? This topic is directed to BT and then YouTuber. Then just Jen So you would probably realize that, oh, there's somebody, some people have the traits, okay, and you may have them around you and you're not aware that these are bitter people, but they are. You're wondering, the bitter people, what do they look like? So bitter people are people who literally cannot express themselves, but the only way they know best to express themselves is through anger, rage, bitterness, sadness. Juicy, welcome, sis. Thank you all so much. Juicy, thank you so much for the birthday celebration. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everybody who sends me birthday wishes. Thank you guys so much. The love was too much, and I really felt special. I should have said that initially. Thank you all so very much. I had a blast. So dealing with a bitter person, an angry person, it's very complex. It's so difficult to understand, but it's good for us. The purpose of this show is to identify those people, know those character traits, and talk about ways we can actually better deal with people like that. Okay, so I don't want you guys to get this wrong, that whenever somebody is angry or when somebody is sad, Minimbam Positive Crew, welcome. I see you. Proud Canopian, welcome, darling. When somebody is sad or when somebody is bitter, that person is automatically sad. That person is a bitter person. If they are sad or angry, they're a bitter person. No. The difference with a bitter person is that they cannot assert themselves because they are not assertive with their words. They buckle everything up and then they explode through rage, through anger, all the time, most of the time. Okay, whereas if you're a normal rational person, fine girl, welcome sis, I see you. Whereas if you're a normal rational person, there are times that you would realize that there are certain situations you just need to walk away from it or ignore it, or the ones that you need to deal with it head on and move on. And there's so many things that can actually make someone bitter. Okay, bitterness is often linked to trauma. And these are things that have happened to people. Okay, they've happened to people and they're struggling to deal with it. They haven't found a resolution. Exactly, Auntie Rosemary, people with low self-esteem. People who may have experienced rape. People with abandonment issues. People struggling with issues, infertility. People who have had failed business ventures. Oh, my see Mother Hen, welcome, baby sis. Thank you so much for coming. So these are some of the things that can actually make someone bitter. There are so many reasons. You can drop them there if you can think of any. But rape, abandonment, failed marriages, failed business adventures. You know, these are just a few of the things that people can actually make people very bitter with themselves. And the sad thing is, when they're so bitter, it is those of us, those of you around them, that take the brunt of it. Yeah, people are not happy with their personal life. Exactly, Jane Eyre. And the depression is from the trauma, the past trauma, the experiences that they may have had, or the failures that they may have encountered in their lives. And that's causing them to be so bitter. And we see them every day. You interact with them every day and you wonder, oh my goodness, why is this person behaving the way they're behaving? It's just because of the past experiences of some of those things that I've mentioned here, that some of you have listed under the comment section. And now, the question I know most of you are asking now, how do I now identify? What are some of the character traits? What are some of the character traits of a bitter person? How do I know when I see one? How can I deduce that this person is not just somebody who is going through a sad moment? How do I actually come to the understanding that this person is a bitter person? The truth is, very often you realize that with a bitter person, their attitude is going to be repetitive. It will be the same over and over and over and over. 99.9% of the time, their behavior is going to be the same. And that's one of the easiest way to deduce a bitter person from somebody who's just having one bad day off. Absolutely. Christina Zara, welcome, sis. I see you. So now I want us to now look at some of the characteristics of a bitter person so that it's easy for you to identify them if you're dealing with one of them, and how we can better manage these persons. Okay, so the first characteristic that I want to point out when it comes to a bitter person is that they always hold a grudge. Bitter or toxic persons always, or angry persons, they always hold a grudge. They all Lulu. Yes. Oh, Mommy asked for a friend saying she shared the bell. Yes, my love. How may I be of help? Is Mommy talking too much? Do you want to interject? Jake and Dawn, my beautiful sis. Welcome. You didn't get notification. Oh, wow. I don't know why, sis. Yes, this person. Let me get her some juice. Let me actually get the baby some juice, my lovely people. I know you're very understanding when it comes to us and motherhood. Yes, always hold a bell. Auntie Rosemary, literally, I'm going to grab myself a bell. You can't leave us behind. Yeah, have some juice. Have some juice? Good job. Good girl. Please share this video. Our community is suffering a lot from this bitterness and anger and rage. Please share this video. So they always hold a grudge. a bitter person will always hold a grudge. Even if the person that actually hurts them were to apologize, they will pretend like they've forgiven you. Okay, they will pretend like they've forgiven you. Everything is okay. Yes, let's move forward. But no, they do not move forward with the situation. They are holding it for rainy days. They will always remind you, and they will use that experience that they've had with somebody who hurt them as a measuring, as a measuring tool for the relationships that they have with other people, as their yardstick, so to speak. So every time they're interacting with someone, they are looking for signs, for things, similar signs to what the other person who actually hurt them did. When they interact with you, they're looking for that same sign. Ama TV, welcome, my darling sis. I see you. They are looking for those signs. And that's why they will pounce on every situation that they may have with anyone around them, because they feel like they are always on the attack. That thing that happened to them before is about to happen again, because they're still hanging on to that past. They're bearing that grudge. They cannot let go. So anyone around them is at risk of feeling the same treatment they're giving to the people or the persons that hurt them. Peace person say, I know people who have been holding things for the past 10 years. Isn't that madness? Who is it hurting? Is it you holding the grudge, or is it the person that hurt you? That's what people need to start understanding. That's what people need to start understanding. They always do portray sadistic tendencies. Auntie Rosemary, they do. They don't let go of any grudge. That's just how they operate. Everyone is attacking them. Everyone is coming for them. Everyone is gunning for them. And the second characteristic trait of somebody who is always angry, of a bitter person, is that they are always complaining. Complaining is like they are party poopers, Debbie Downers, joy killers. They are always complaining, looking for someone or something to blame. Looking for someone or something to blame. Looking for something negative in everything they do or people do around them. They don't look for the positive things. They're looking for the negative things. Even when you try to, want to advise them to be positive, that their behavior is detrimental to them, they would see your action as toxic positivity, as if your pretend is a coded positivity. Jinkin Don says, who is holding a grudge for 10 years? How do they pray? Your spirit has to be free to invite the Holy Spirit. I absolutely agree 100%. Honestly. Oh, sis Vicky Rock, welcome, sis. I see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you. I'm a bit early today. I was a bit early today because Dopes wasn't coming. So they are always looking. It's always something negative. Even when you're advising them, even when you're giving them a good advice that can improve their lives, advice that can make them better people, they will feel like you are not actually for them. For example, I always like to use example. You telling somebody weed or pot or marijuana is not good for you. You're taking it, you're ruining your sanity, you're ruining your health, you're ruining your relationship. You have to stop, you have to get clean, you have to improve your life. But you saying that makes you a bad person. They feel like you don't understand what they're going through. How dare you tell them to fix their life? But you're coming from a good place. But because of that bitterness and anger and rage in them for their past, which they're trying to numb, they see you as an enemy trying to attack. Or you telling somebody, show your child some love. Spend time with your baby, your daughter, your son. Or show your mother some respect, your father some respect. Respect mothers and fathers. respect children, protect them. You trying to embed good values and virtues in these people, you will find yourself on peeling and pounding websites or vlogs because they feel like you are attacking them, whereas you are for them, trying to make them better person, trying to make them better person, trying to improve their welfare, their well-being. That's just how a bitter person operates. You know, there's no way you're telling somebody to stop using drugs. That is something bad. If anything, you have to appreciate the people who are upfront and telling you the truth, rather than the people you surround yourself with. I watched Queen Mother. She did a show today and she was very upset that somebody is accusing her of being a drug addict or of abusing drug or using drug or tramadol or something like that. And she's frustrated that this person did not call them or call her as soon as they realized or actually had that, you know, that thought or feeling that she was using tramadol. Why didn't they call them? And that's what somebody who loves and cares for you should do. Call you out straight away. Look out for you. Look out for you. Not that when somebody tries to advise you to look after your child, make your child a priority, love your parents, respect them, show them some love. You pick them and go and you peel and you pound them on a vlog, and there are people there cheering you. And it's easy for a bitter person, you know, to enjoy that attention, to enjoy, because they always want to be the center of attention. They enjoy when people cheer them, even when they are doing all those outrageous things. They feel like they are on top of the world. But that's because they only see negativity. They only see negativity. They're always looking for people or something to attack or to blame. Oh, I'm on drugs because I'm trying to numb my pain for my past experience. Somebody's saying to you, it's not the best way to go about it. Do something about it. Oh, I was raped, so I'm just going to make sure that nobody has a happy union. I will make sure you will not have peace in your marriage because I can't get married. Why should you get married? Because I'm struggling with fertility issues. Why should you be able to bring forth children? I'm going to make sure I pray that God doesn't bless you with the fruit of the womb. That's a bitter person. Because I can't have a child, or I'm still strong to have a child, I'm going to pray that your child should not live to see the next day. That's a bitter person. Always looking for something or someone to blame. Another characteristics that we should be looking out when it comes to a bitter person is that they will always pray and wish for bad things to happen to the people they consider enemies. They are very envious. Yes, Almighty Mother Hen, thank you for that very valuable point. They are always praying for bad things to happen to the people they consider as their enemies. So sometimes if you think about it, or if I think about it, I feel like, my God, I'm so thankful that these bitter people are not God. Because if they were God and they had the power to bless people, trust me, the people they consider their enemy will never see a drop of blessing. Because that's just who they are. They want to bring you down. And that's why you will hear somebody say, I will hold you and take you down to the grave with myself. Who says such an expression? Who does that? As in, if you're happy with yourself, if you're happy with yourself and you want to live a free-minded life, a free-spirited life. I saw Mommy Rosemary was saying on one of my posts that, my God, I look so free-minded. That's just me, Bella. That's just me. If I do something wrong and somebody came to me and said, Bella, you've done so, it's wrong, I will apologize if I see reason with you. Or if you tell me that, even if I don't see reason with you, but you make me understand that what I did upset you, I will apologize, because I do not want to upset you, because I actually acknowledge your feelings. I acknowledge your feelings. So if these bitter people were God, some of us will never have any blessings in our lives, because we are their enemies. they will come and you know, they will probably be ringing their mommy asking for a friend bell. Gosh, I wish I had a bell. They will probably be ringing, if they were God, they will ringing the bell, they'll hold their bell like bling, 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 next. And they come, Bella, no blessing for you, this way, bling, 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 Vicky Orok, no, you, this way, not blessing for you, Vicky Orok, bling, 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 next. Peace person, no blessing for you, peace person, because I consider my enemy. You're trying to advise me to stop doing drugs, to stop prostituting. Next, Jinken dot, no, not for you, sis, move aside, no blessing for you. Literally, if they were God. Exactly, sis, Vicky Orok. So literally, these people, that's how bitter they are. That's how angry they can be. That's how angry, and they want everything back. And that's why they will always put a blame on somebody. Just because I don't want to be friends with you anymore, you will cook up a story, you will tell lies and say I'm trying to wreck a family just so people can make me look bad, you know? Oh, thanks, sis Jen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Honestly, I need Auntie Rosemary's bell. I need that bell. I have to get a bell, because people seem to relate to the bell. That bell is touching some nerves. I see yesterday people going crazy. So I need to get a bell to touch nerves as well. Maybe people will be more, will listen more with the bell, because it's like the jingle of that bell is going places. No, they never accept they're wrong, says Vicky Orok. They never accept they're wrong. They never accept they're wrong. F Gold, welcome, beautiful sis. Leprechaun. Sis Vicky Orok. The next characteristic is that they are never grateful for the good in their life. Ingratitude is their second name. They are never grateful. Despite the good things you do to them, the good things you do for them, all the kind gestures, the love, the financial support, and everything, they do not see it. Auntie Rosemary. Ingrates, Jane Eyre, that's it, ingrates. Honestly, they are not appreciative whatsoever. That's why you will see somebody you call a daughter, somebody you showed love to unconditionally, come on social media in front of a camera and rubbish her mother, her so-called mother that she claimed. That's why some of them feel so comfortable to take money from one person, praise you because you've given them this money for one moment, and when the money stops coming, they move to the next, and you, the previous giver, you become an enemy, and they can destroy your reputation within the twinkle of an eye without any consideration for the previous help or assistance that you've given to them. That's just how they operate, a bitter soul. Because any rational person in their rightful mind, when somebody helps you when you're down, when you're going through a precarious situation, you will remember those days. Even if regardless of the situation or the difficulties or the challenges you have in your relationship, when you think about those moments, you will take a break. You will put a comma or a full stop in the way you want to treat that person. What? Chubby. Welcome, darling. Please, as you come and like the video. That's why you would see people insult or bite the fingers continuously, the fingers that fed them. People would destroy those same fingers. I, for one person, I will be so uncomfortable if somebody gives me a penny. I will feel indebted to that person for the rest of my life. Even if that person were to, treat me somehow, somewhere, I would quietly walk away for the respect, for old time's sake. I will move away quietly. But a bitter person, because they haven't got that emotional connectivity, that genuinity in them, or that genuineness in them, they will destroy you without even thinking for a second. Because that's all they know. Anger and bitterness. That's the only way they are assertive. That's the only way they feel they are heard, through their bitter actions. Joy Kelly, welcome, darling. I see you. Exactly, sis G Kingdom. They are always jealous. Bitter persons are always jealous. You see them every day. Pretty, welcome, darling. I see you. Jealousy. They cannot stand the blessings of another person or somebody that they consider an enemy. They cannot stand it. They cannot even think. They cannot even fathom the fact that you are blessed. They cannot even, withstand the mere fact, the mere simple fact that you are getting all these blessings, because they are very angry. They're suffering from abandonment issue. They haven't felt the love of motherhood. They would want to destroy the life of another mom and her child. That's just a simple truth. Why should you have a great relationship with your mother or your father when I didn't even have that love and affection for my own mother or my own father or my own siblings? Why should you be privileged to have such? That's the mind of a bitter person. I want you guys to understand these characteristics so you don't mistake them for just somebody who is having 1 or 2 bad days. Yes, Almighty Mother Hen, the success of other people literally chokes them, make them gag like they have a gagging ball in their mouth. Sorry if that comes across as gruesome, but that's just a simple truth. Cocky Johnson, welcome sis, I see you. Thanks for coming. Mom of 2 boys. Oh, my beloved sis, it's always a pleasure to see you. Because I was maltreated, I was abandoned as a child. So no child in this world, no child in this society should feel loved. You all have to feel the same pain I felt. You all need to feel the same abandonment. So I'll make sure that I ruin the relationship with your parent so you can also taste it. That is a bitter soul. That is an angry soul. That is a raging soul. Yes, my love. That's a bitter soul. That's an angry soul. Yes, my love. Mommy's almost rounding up. Do you want some apple? Do you want some apple? You want some apple? Okay, I'll get you some apple. Sorry, guys, just a minute. Just a minute, please. Yes, my love. Please like the video. Like the video as you come in, please. There you go. Get your apple. You sit upright, okay? Good job. Good job. Make sure you eat the apple slowly so I round up the show before you finish it, you young lady. Oh, Nana is dying to see the co-host. You will see her. You will see her one day. You will see her, Nana. Billionaire mindset. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Honestly, just because I did not feel the love, the affection, the warmth of my from my parents, that is not an excuse to want to ruin it for others. To want to ruin it for others. But that's how a bitter person will think. All they want to do is give back. It's almost like the world is against them. It's almost like everybody is attacking them. It's almost like we as a people have deprived them. It's not their mom, it's not their dad, but everyone around them. So they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see your daughter happy. They don't want to see you having that great relationship with your own children because they didn't have it. So they must make sure yours is tarnished or ruined or destroyed for good. It is a cry for help, mom of two boys. Definitely a cry for help. Most of the behavior of the bitter person is all crying and languishing and saying, help me. But the sad thing is when you go to help a bitter person, mom of two boys, they always feel like you're coming for them. You're gunning for them. You don't understand them. You're coming with negative positivity. It's so difficult and complex to interact with a bitter person. As much as you want to try, as a normal you and I, it's a very tricky situation dealing with a bitter person. It's such a shame. It's such a shame when you see that. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. Just because I introduced you and I brought you on social media. Ivan Lee, welcome, darling. I see you. Just because I brought you on social media, I introduced you to social media, I made you have followers, and then people love you. You now turn up to have more followers than I do. I have to hate on you. How dare you? Now, what do I do? What do I do? Let me cook up a story. Let me cook up a story about you to destroy your reputation, to tarnish your image. Kelly Makochi, my darling baby, welcome. Ivy, you welcome, darling. I see you. It's Ivan Lee here. Ivan Lee, if you're here, welcome, darling. I see Nana saying hello, Ivan. Ivan. We all have different blessings. Just because you brought me on social media and gave me a voice and helped me gain a platform doesn't mean I have to mark time behind you. Does not mean that. Just because I'm now a new YouTuber, I'm new to the system, and I'm getting a good deal, and I'm having the luck. My luck is so big and bright that no one is stopping it. I'm getting all the brand deals, and I'm making a name for myself. You want to destroy me because you're thinking, oh my God, how can you, how can he, how can she, when she just arrived, everything I've gone through with all the pain, with all my trauma, and you come and suddenly you want to have all this deal. I'm going to bring down your reputation. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to make sure no one trusts you so that no one will want to give you their deals or their brands. Alisa Johnson, Mama, welcome. That's a bitter heart. That's a bitter soul. That's just how they operate. We all have our moments of grace. Today is mine. Tomorrow may be yours. But a bitter person doesn't rationalize things in that light. It's either now or never. The war owes them. Everything is about them. Useless Mama G, Bella, I will come for you. I must spill you if you don't see me. Useless Mama G. Oh my God. Of course I see you, darling. I see you. I see you. I see you. Envy, destruction, because people accept you, because people forgive you. And it becomes a problem. Why should people forgive you? We all should be in the bandwagon of rage. Why would they forgive you? Why would you ask for forgiveness? No, we should be together. Please, can you block whatever private? What is that? Private dating chat. What the heck? Private dating chat. This is definitely the wrong forum for a private dating chat. All right, Nana. Thank you so much for being here, sis. Thank you. Why should they accept your apology? Why should you be feeling free? Why should you actually forgive and let go? How come they don't understand that feeling of letting go, because they're always hanging on to that grudge? Thanks, Koki. Always hanging on to that grudge. So they cannot even understand or comprehend how you would let go so easily and just move on. And the last characteristics that I want to talk about when it comes to bitter people is that they will do anything for attention. They will do anything. They will go to any extreme to gain attention. Even if it means fabricating stories that even my 2-year-old daughter would listen to it and think, no. Auntie Koki, you're lying. Auntie Koki, you're telling a fib. Auntie Koki, no, it can't be true. Auntie Health and Zumba, no, it's a lie. Yet, the lies they tell, they cook up those stories because they want to give stories that people want to hear. They want to cook up stories that, beats the imagination of you and I, so that it catches our attention and puts the limelight on them. They like to be the spot of attention. That's why you can hear somebody say, I got swallowed by a shark and spat. and spat out at some point in the wall or something. Some people will say, oh, I walked on top of fire and I didn't even get a scratch or a burn. Or somebody will say, I've built 10-story buildings and I'm only 20 years old. All these cooked up stories that do not make sense. Stories that do not make sense. Or hang on to stories that somebody has told you, which actually doesn't even make sense. You're not present in a situation, yet you are the person who gives like a first-hand report of a situation that has nothing to do with you, but just because it has to do with bitterness and anger and rage, you find yourself right in there. Why? Because you're bitter and you want the attention towards you or on you. Look, guys, a bitter person doesn't really matter. A bitter person doesn't really care where the attention is coming from and what brings the attention. So long as that attention is on them, positive or negative, they really don't care. They don't give two shoes. They really don't care. They just want that spotlight on them. That's why they can run with any story and be comfortable with it. Especially stories that can destroy a fellow person or someone they consider an enemy. That's just a bitter soul, and that's just how they operate. And so those are some of the characteristics of a bitter person, or people who act, or their behavior is so toxic constantly. Johnson Takwan, welcome, darling. I see you. Now you're thinking, oh my God. Oh my God. Miss J, the honest one, love you. Welcome, darling. I see you. I don't know if you guys are you can actually identify some of these character traits with people you know. Have you seen this? Do you experience this around you, your community, your friendship, your relationship, your family? Do you see it? Because it's important for us to understand these character traits. Because if you don't understand these character traits, Catalina is saying yes. If we do not understand some of these character traits, we will get burned over and over. We need to understand so we know how to deal with these people. Sees Vicky O'Rourke is saying yes, she's seen it. We need to understand. Lily the Lily has written the comment there. Lily the Lily says, call themselves landlords and landladies. Fake life. Arab man go own a house. The iguana go come for me just in not their house just because they want to compete with widget. Competition, unhealthy competition. This is different between healthy competition and unhealthy competition. That's the difference that so many people fail to understand. And when they don't understand that, they will find themselves in very tricky or sticky situations that they cannot prove themselves. Every child is a blessing, says, and they pretend to be happy in front of others. Within their hearts, they can kill. That's just a simple truth. They put up this facade, like they wear a mask, because that's not who they truly are. They are dangerous from the inside. Bitter persons are dangerous from the inside. Beautiful sis, Rebecca Ako, I see you. Yeah. They recall problems for more than 10 years. Every child is a blessing because of that grudge. Because of the grudge that they're holding. We have a call, guys. We have a call. Oh, I should have pinned the number. There's a call. Hello, auntie. Oh, let me put you, auntie. 1 minute. Let me put you on the show. 1 minute. All right, auntie. You're on the show now.
I say great show. This is the kind of show that we should have 300, 400 people watching.
Ah, it's
People can
okay.
only watch Saga because this is really educative.
It's okay,
It's helping
Auntie.
us as parents to bond with our children, helping us as parents to see where some other person made a mistake or the mistakes that we've made and see how we can fix it, because all these things are fixable.
Yeah.
But it can only be fixable when you realize and accept that a mistake has been made.
Yes.
And you accept that you have a problem.
Yeah.
And then you can start. And the worst part is when you don't listen.
Oh.
Because if anybody who does not stand corrected, I am sorry, you are in a hole by yourself.
Yeah.
Humble yourselves. We all have made our share of mistakes, and there's no perfect home or perfect upbringing, but we just want a balanced upbringing. You know, when you know that there's wrong from right, and when you hurt people, you don't go out intentionally go plan to hurt somebody.
Sis Jink and Don, can you put the number, please? Pin the number, sis. Sorry, Auntie. Please pin the number.
Yeah, just go out to hurt somebody. Just go out to take. I always say, if you have a problem, and I'll keep saying it.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with me, you have a problem with another person, go for that person. Yeah. You poor adults, you can talk it out or whatever way.
Exactly.
But don't bring their children into it.
No.
Don't take people's children and put cross on their head.
My God.
As of yesterday, my daughter's hair,
yes.
my daughter's face was put on cross.
Beautiful, beautiful daughter. Gorgeous, beautiful.
Nobody will stop me from fighting this fight about children.
No.
I'm gonna keep talking when it comes to children.
We will support you. 1,000% I'm behind you, Auntie. 1,000%.
We cannot stop, because if we stop, then we have accepted that the devil has won.
Yeah.
We cannot let this anger and this rage and this kind of messed up people dictate the way that we should live. And I will keep saying it. Anybody that goes under a show and they're insulting children, and you are under that show, you are complicit. You're part of the problem. Because in that show, they put those things there. They put a child with a cross and say that show going, and that show. Even if the thumbnail don't have a child with a cross, but you go in and you see they're insulting children,
move out.
Supposed to vacate
yes.
Because nobody will talk to themselves.
Yes.
The audience. So it means that there are people who enjoy this kind of.
Of course, the bitter one, Auntie.
Very sad.
Yes.
It's because they're hiding behind fake profiles.
Oh.
Would you show up if it was your real name and your real face?
Exactly.
They were maligning children. That's a question I'm going to throw out there.
Yes.
Would you show up? Would you show up under that show with your real name and face and support that platform if they were insulting and maligning vulnerable children or children of any, whether they are sick or artistic or just regular children? No, you would not do that. So why are you doing it under fake profile?
Yeah.
It's time we must keep putting this thing out there and talking, because if you go under that show and we know who you are, we should bring you out.
Yeah.
That's a reason to bring everybody out and disgrace them.
Yes. Name and shame. Name and shame.
Children to go into depression.
Yeah. Name and shame.
I really thank you for this show. I've shared it on my status. I've shared it with friends. I've shared it on my Facebook page. Everybody that's out here is sharing it. This is the messages that we should be putting out there.
Thank
it's very important. Our children are our future. And when we let them, you see these adult children behaving like this because they were doing this from small and nobody corrected them.
That's the truth.
We must start talking so we catch these red flags.
Yes.
For our children and give everybody hell in the society.
That's true. Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you.
Much.
Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much. Let me just pin the number if anybody wants to call. Sis Jink and Don, did you put the number, sis? Let me put the number. It's okay, my love. Sorry, guys, a minute. Just a minute. Let me sort her iPad on out for her. Yes, my love. Can you give mommy a minute or two? Because I'm almost rounding up. Mommy's almost finished. Mommy's almost finished. Hold on. There you go. There you go. That's your last one, you young lady. That's your last one. All right, let me get the number. Sorry for confusion. Welcome, sis. Let me put the number so anybody who wants to call, they can call. Oh, thank you so much, Mom of Two Boys. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, plus 44 741 516 84 23. Okay, that's the show number. Anybody who wants to call, that's the show number, guys. If anyone wants to call and add in or add on to something of what we're talking here, you can call. Right. So that's that. Thank you so much, Auntie Rosemary, for that wonderful contribution. Thank you. So now we've talked about those characteristics. And now how do we deal with such people, with beta people? What do we do? How can you manage them? How can we interact and you know, coexist with these people? How? You know, the first thing that most people do Ivan Lee. The bell, I need to get a bell for next show because everybody needs a bell. Oh Lord. Everybody needs a bell. So the first thing that most people will do with bitter or toxic people, trust me guys, the first thing that I will do, Miss Kim, welcome darling, I see you. The first thing that I'll do, my first reaction will be avoid them. Avoid them. Trust me, I do not go anywhere near a bitter person. If I realize that you're a bitter person, I stay on my lane. And that's what a lot of people do. It's okay, Miss Kim, you can catch up later. My God is able. Welcome, darling. I see you. Mommy Civic Bench, you're late. You have to pay a fine. How can you come late into your own special babies show? Terrible. You pay a fine, Mommy Civic Bench. You pay a fine. Okay. Thank you. The best, you best believe I'll stay. So exactly. Oh, I love the fact that so you and I, we coordinate in thoughts. We come from the same school of thoughts, to be honest, because I will stay away from that person like a plague. I want nothing to do with this person because personally, I feel like I cannot help this person to heal. They need help, professional help. And until they can sort themselves out, I really don't want to have any dealings with these people. Oh, yes, honey. Come on. Mommy's almost rounding up. I'm almost done. Can I just round up? Is your iPad gone off now? Is the iPad gone off? I'll read your comments. I'll come and read your comments, darling. What's that? What's that comment? Thunder is saying, my dear Bella, please can you respond to my question? Thunder? Where's Thunder? Thunder. Oh, where's Thunder? Thunder, it's gone up, darling. Please, can you repeat the question for me, please? Please, can you repeat the question, sis? I beg of you. Sis or bro? You finished this so quick. Good gracious. Can I have this, please? Hold on a second. There you go. Please, Thunder, can you repost your question for me, darling? Please, I beg of you. Jinken Don is also accepting that I don't waste my time. Exactly. No, I don't waste my time with bitter people. I really don't. I stay away and move away until they get themselves cleaned up, and then we can have any dealings. Otherwise, that's it. That's it. And if somebody were to ask me, what do you do? That would be my first suggestion, to be honest with you. I'm always one for fixing and counseling people and doing things like that. But when it comes to Thunder said, I just did. Thunder said, I just did. Oh yeah, mommy's retweeted our super chat now before I send you thunder. Oh God, where's Thunder's comment or question? Ay, ay, ay. I must have missed it. I must have missed Thunder's question. I just did. Mami Colombia! Welcome, Mama. You're late. So that would be my first response. And I'm all for like trying to improve relationship, trying my best, give advice, work it out. But when it comes to a bitter person, trust me, it's more complex than we see it. It's more complex and deeper than we see it. So you, the mayor, you and I cannot fix that situation. They have to fix themselves in order to interact with you or have a healthy relationship. Stranger, you're not seeing my question. I don't suffer. Thunder, I can't see the question. I'm sorry. I can't. I didn't see it, to be honest. I've gone right up. I cannot see the question. Exactly. I can't see the question, Thunder. Please, can you repeat it? So, and then the other option will be, to understand where they're coming from. And that would only be if they open up to let you, to know, Thunder, I can't see the comments. So no one can see Thunder's question. Big Boutiques, Dr. Big Boutiques in the building. My very own comedian, bro. Your place day. Welcome, bro. I see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. So another option would be to understand where these people are coming from. Because not everybody, if they don't open up and tell you where this bitterness and pain is coming from, you cannot understand how to deal with them or how to better approach when they are angry. So unless they open up, that this option is of no use. So sometimes if you understand where they're coming from, you may be a little bit empathetic with their behavior. Something weird is going on. You may be empathetic with some of their behavior and be a little bit accommodating. But personally, like I said, I will not have any relationship to do with any bitter or angry person. That's just the simple truth. That's just the simple truth. Unless they get themselves fixed. So now, to conclude, you've heard, I've mentioned the characteristics. We talked about how you can identify bitter people and some of the things that can make someone a bitter person or make people become bitter people. Can you now see or relate with those people? Is there something that you're going to do differently when it comes to your interaction with those people? Because trust me, you're interacting with those people sometimes is like beating a dead horse. It's like beating a dead horse. It's almost like you're dealing with somebody who is mentally incapable of digesting information, because all they see is their trauma. All they see is the world is against them. All they see is no one cares. All they see is I've been hurt, so I have to pay back. They're always in the defense mode or fighting mode. That's all they do, and that's all they see. So now that you know some of the characteristics of those people and some of the things that can trigger them, the question I would leave you all with is, what are you going to do differently going forward? What are we going to do differently going forward? So that's the end of my show for today. My mindset now is, if I don't get anything positive from you, I'm out. You can't fix stupid. Thank you, mom of two boys. Thank you. You couldn't have put that any better. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anything else somebody will do? What will you do differently? Yes, of course. Just stay away from them for your sanity. Thank you, sis Jinkendon. What will you do differently going forward? That's the question I'm going to leave you all with today. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you've learned one or two things. Yes, I'm rounding up. I'm almost done. I'm just doing my rounding paragraph. Little miss, please. Fonda has put the question again. I must miss it. So my question is, if you have a friend who literally copy everything you do, in your opinion, is it competition or not? And if yes, is it a healthy one or not? So literally, sometimes they say imitation is another form of flattery, is a true form of flattery, but it becomes toxic, it becomes too much, where it's literally every single thing. Where is a uniqueness? Where is a uniqueness in each and every one of you? Where do you draw the line? What makes you different? So can't the person be themselves? Because sometimes in life, you have to be unique. You don't have to be or mimic somebody or be a shadow of somebody. You have to stand out as well, because uniqueness is what pays. Okay? Sometimes that can come across as very unhealthy competition. It's like somebody wants to live in your dream. Somebody wants to literally copy everything you do. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes in some relationship, a husband will want the wife to dress in a certain way like their ex-girlfriend used to dress. Be careful with those husbands. Or a boyfriend wants you to dress in a certain way because they want to keep seeing their ex in you. No, you have to find your uniqueness. I've done something about jealous friends. Thunder. There's a show I've done about how to identify jealousy in your friendship. I need you to go watch that show. I've answered that question there. It's in more detail, so go watch it. I'm sure you will like that. No. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all taking that time to spend it here with me, an hour and a half. If you do not love me, if you do not appreciate me, if you don't care, you wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Negative people are so draining. They are a millionaire mindset. So I want to thank everybody. I'm just going to thank everyone as we exit. I'm going to thank Lily the Lily, Jane Eyre. I will have to love to call, contribute on this topic, but I'm at work. That's fine, sis. Thank you so much. You always do make great contributions anyway. Tara for Confusion, well, thank you, darling. Sis Jane Eyre, thank you. Mom of two boys, thank you so much. Thank you, Billionaire Mindset. Love you right back, darling. Who else? Miss Kim, thank you so much, darling. My God is able. I appreciate you. Chubby Abel, thank you. Ivan Lee, thank you. Mommy Sivi Mensch, thank you. Who else have I not called? Thunder, thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Jane M. Mami Colombia. Rebecca Akko, sis, thank you so much. Big Boutique Fashion Gist, thank you so much. Johnson Takwan, thank you. Alisa Johnson, thank you all so much. Sis Vicky Rock, I appreciate you. Proud Canopian, thank you. Mommy asking for a friend, I appreciate you so much. We love you in this community. Lily the Lily. I've already written Below the Mindset. Almighty Mother Hen. Kelly Makochi. Health and Zumba Master. Truth Be Told. Thank you so much. Thank you, each and every one of you. Those who were under the show, those behind the scenes. I appreciate you all. I do not take your support for granted. So I appreciate you. We may have a show tomorrow, but depending how free I am, we may have another show. I want us to talk about female hygiene and how we can keep our lady parts nice and healthy and fresh. I had an experience very recently that I was really embarrassed. So I know I did a topic about how hygiene impacts our relationship, but I want us to really talk about the impact, or actually the mistakes that we make as ladies when it comes to our feminine hygiene. We need to talk about that. So if I have time tomorrow, I really want us to talk about that. So please look out for the poster or for any notification with regards to that. Otherwise, thank you all so much. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until then, goodbye. I'm just going to exit with our beautiful sister, Siri TV. Thank you so much, Sis Vicky Rock. Thank you. Why is this not playing? Oh, why is this not playing? Let me see. Sorry, just a second, guys. I'm just going to play this song and we can exit. Hopefully, what's happened here? BT, you miss, you misses. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Almighty Mother Hen. Segete Kankia. Dance. 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 Go, mama. Go, mama. Go, mama. Go, mama. Nala Mina, thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Segete canto, tabutu kiamboro, segete cankia, tabutu chuguchu, segete can. And the door, and the door, and the door. Goodbye. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. Love you all so much. Thank you.